we're back. You find yourself standing under a hangman's noose. A gravelly voice cackles out of the darkness. You dream again? Again! Your body seems strangely light and airy, like you've lost control of it, like the winds blow you where they will. You find yourself floating through a maze of twisted plants and black barbs that tear at your insubstantial body. Creatures of nightmare pull themselves from the ground and walls and rip at your flesh. Their furious attack drives you into unconsciousness. You are standing in front of a tower of skulls that babbles at you, but you can't understand the words. Clattering behind you distracts you, and you see a battalion of fiends rushing you. You are standing in the maze again, and the stench of death surrounds you. You know you have killed all of them. The cackling voice breaks in once again. Oh, my pretty little puzzle. You have killed these and so many more that I have lost count of them all. You are stricken mute and cannot reply. Come to me, my puppet. Come to ravel in our black barbed maze. Come dream with me. Shake yourself awake.
Oh. I'm gone.
Okay.
I must confess that Nordum is perhaps the cutest little rogue Modron I've ever encountered.
Seems like this, Okay, I wonder if that changes later on, potentially. Okay. I think really the only thing we have left to do is join the Gosdmen, so let's do that. Do I have like a before Gosdmen save here? Okay, some of these I'm never going back to. Delete some stuff. Midwife's Hut, before Farid. Okay, let's get a new save here, and we'll call it before Gosdmen. Okay. Now let's go join up real quick. Oh, what happened here? Characters got like rearranged somehow.
I'm gone.
Okay, I would like to join the Gosdmen. A sly smile creeps across his face. First you have to renounce Sensate. Very well, I renounce them. What do I have to do? If you wish to join the Believers of the Source, you must complete 3 quests. Your first is this. Go to the forge and create an item. This will show that you are capable of seeing the possibilities inherent in even a base lump of iron. That you are capable of bringing forth something that will stand the test of time. It measures your vision and your ability to make the potential actual. Talk to Alyssa, the foundry supervisor, in the main foundry to see how it all works. Okay, I'm guessing Sarissa still won't really talk to us. Well, let's check real quick. Okay.
Done.
Now, I'm pretty sure we can do this without talking to Alyssa, but let's ask her first. Oh, this is interesting. This is a charisma check? Okay, I'm probably gonna load after this, but I'm curious to see what happens. I'd love to help you, but only the real high-ups can authorize that. You'll have to speak to Kilder about that. Okay. So probably if I don't have high charisma, she, like, gets angry at me. I need to use the forge. Okay, she doesn't seem to actually give us any more information. I thought she'd actually tell us, like, how to use it. Okay.
I'm gone.
Billy Kilder will be impressed. Show him the item he forged. I just finished my creation. He takes it from you and examines it carefully. That is, without a doubt, one of the better pieces I have seen a recruit forge. You'll go far, my friend. Are you ready for the next test? I certainly hope so. I suppose I am. He continues grimly. A murderer is struck in the foundry, and I am forsaking the usual test in order for you to track this killer down. Go speak to the supervisor, Alyssa, in the main foundry and proceed from there. When you have completed your investigation and are ready to name a culprit, come back to me.
Updated my journal.
And your will be done.
For some bizarre reason, I feel like I have some, like, vague memory of,
I'm
like,
gone.
after completing this quest, we, like, won't be able to get the benefit from her. But maybe it's just because maybe we have to talk to maybe something happens with the guy in here, who we had to talk to learn about it. But now that we've done that, we're okay. Alright everyone, you've seen enough. Get back to work.
I'm gone.
Can you, like, examine the body here at all? Alright, talk to Thilden. Shame about that poor Smith Abildon, really it were. Still, he weren't one to keep himself to the grindstone. He weren't dedicated. 'Tis the way of the plains, 'tis the way the plains turn, mark my words. Every basher gets his due. Ah, well. What can old Thilden do for you? What were you doing the night of the murder? What was I doing? Why, I was sitting in my room with a nice loaf of bread and a jug of wine, staying in. Didn't go out that night. Didn't see no need. You know anyone who can swear otherwise? No. Never saw the need to make sure of it. One place you might ask, if you're really looking for leads, is Saros. That little thieving knight goes everywhere. What with his father being such a high up here, he always was into new experiences. Boy's practically a sensate if you ask me. Probably wanted to kill someone and see if he could get away with it. Okay, we've already, hold on. That's right, they do. Wait. They know if they don't, they'll get what's coming to them. You mean like the Smith got what's coming to him? He pales for a moment. It was just a figure of speech, it was. I didn't mean anything by it. Okay, so that's interesting. There's, like, new conversation now that the murder has happened. Okay, it seems like I need some more ore. I don't know why I would necessarily need or want any more. Okay, where'd Alyssa go? Under Kilder's authority, I'm investigating the murder that occurred here. What can you tell me about it? You want to know what I saw the night of the murder? Well, I was working late when I heard the sound of a scuffle. When I came out, I saw a shadowy figure slip out the door into the meeting hall, and I raised the alarm. Any other details? I only know 3 people who had access to the building that night. Dilden, Saris, and Bet-Lin. The 3 of them have dramatically different builds, but in the haze of the foundry, I couldn't see clearly. How do I know you didn't do it? I have an alibi. Not to mention that Kaldor already ascertained the truth from me. I have nothing to hide. Apparently, Dilden, Saris, and Bet-Lin do, though, because they wouldn't go under Kaldor's spell. Where can I find Dilden? He's usually in between the main foundry here and the experimental chamber in the back. You shouldn't have trouble finding him. Sarah's usually in the main meeting hall. Bet-Lin, she can be found in any of the foundry areas. She's one of the chief engineers, so she is run of the place. You'll know her when you see her. Will she let me into the guarded area yet? No. Okay. Let me just make sure I got all the things. And that's it. Only 3 suspects seems too pat. Okay. Seems like everything. No one's really mentioned the clerk, but maybe he has some secrets. Also, it's interesting that they wouldn't go under the spell. Okay, that guy doesn't seem to have anything new to say. Get back to Dilden just to double check. Where'd he go? Here he is. Okay. What's my charisma right now? 18?
I'm gone.
Could go rest up so I have some friend spells. I need some extra charisma. I don't actually know if I need it though.
Alright.
Okay, let's talk to Bet-Lin here. Tell me what you know about the murder. Let's see. I asked the guards to head out for the night because I was working on some delicate engineering on the project in the next room. And I didn't need their psychic emanations fouling up some very crucial work. It was with some dismay that I found the body when I emerged from the room. Being as I have no other alibi, I realize I'm a suspect. And I suspect that you've already found that I wouldn't consent to going under the spell to answer. The reason for that is that it would be violating the oath of secrecy. I swore to protect the project. Okay. Tell me the people. Who are you? Okay, it doesn't seem like we're getting much out of her.
I'm gone.
I wonder if there's some chance that there's like something new in these rooms. It's very weird that these rooms were completely empty.
Done.
I'm wondering if they could have like hidden a murder weapon in here or something.
Done.
It also, I didn't seem to be able to like examine the body really.
Alright. Done.
What's up?
Done.
Alright, let's go talk to Saros. That poor Smith, I can't believe what happened to him. Pretty awful to be wedged into the gears like that. I had some questions for you. Tell me about yourself, Great Foundry, people. You like the sensates? Who's your sister? Okay, do you have any idea what might have happened? Here are some leads. Who told you? The supervisor? She's right. I come in here at night sometimes when there's no one around. He looks around conspiratorially for a moment, and then lowers his head to you. I saw Dilden creeping out of here. The main reason I know it was him is because he dropped something. He ends you and all, with the name Dilden etched into the wooden handle.
Updated my journal.
Okay. Interesting. Tell me about the murder Okay, seems like I can only,
Right.
accuse someone. And I don't have enough proof yet.
Done.
Okay, well the body's gone now. I hope I didn't, miss something by not examining it. I tried to see if you could examine it. It didn't look like it was. Shame about that poor Smith Avalon. Yeah, you already said that. Okay, Saris, you remember Saris, don't you? Gave me an olive found near the body. Oddly, this all has your name etched into the handle. How do you explain
Updated my
that?
journal.
He looks momentarily flustered and then, Saris is a thief. Odds are he stole it from me. In fact, I've been missing my olive for some time now. Never mentioned it to anyone because I figured I'd just lost it. Now I know that Saris stole it from me. Better go get him before he gives you the laugh. Seeing your expression, he says, before he escapes. Okay, so for right now, it's just word against word. Does Alyssa have anything new to say? It just seems like no new conversation for her. Okay, maybe we just go back and forth between Saris and Dylan.
Done.
Dylan says he planted the all at the murder scene, and that you're trying to frame him for the murder because you two disagreed. Of course he says that, because he's just as guilty. He wants to make you look someplace else. I saw him kill that man. Sure, we disagreed, but that doesn't mean I want him dead. Just because he's a total bark doesn't mean that he should be arrested. You should be arrested for killing Evelyn. Tell him he needs proof.
Updated my journal.
Interesting. Okay, we still don't really know here. What does my journal say? Okay, let's go back to Tholen one more time, maybe? I feel like I don't really have enough information. But maybe I do. He tells me it's not a frame. In fact, he says that he personally witnessed you killing the poor sod. What? I tell you that boy's a thief and a murderer. And you don't believe me? What if I told you the lad's an anarchist too? A member of the Revolutionary League. If that were true, I'd see to it that he was brought to justice.
Updated my journal.
Well, it's true. I swear it on the sainted eyes of my poor dead mother, him and that engineer, Bedailen. They wanted to recruit me. I told them I'd join them, because I wanted to catch the turncoats. I'd do my duty by any faction. But then, well, I decided it just weren't right for me to do that. And that's when they decided they were going to see me swinging from the leafless tree. Okie dokie. So some undercover anarchists, huh?
Done.
See what Ceros has to say for himself. Phil then tells me you and Bet Island are anarchists, and that you're trying to frame him because he turned down an offer to join you. Ceros pales. She has nothing to do with this. I did it on my own. But the truth is, Phil then shoved Avalden into the gears. I put the all there to make sure everyone would know he was there, because I'm just a kid, and no one would believe what I was saying. Alright? I admit I planted that all, but I only did it to make sure he got punished for the crime. Why? Why should I not think that you're doing this to get back at him for some other
Updated
crime?
my journal.
Because, I don't know why you think that. But I promise you, go back and talk to him and tell him what I said. And decide for yourself. Okay, this is a whole clusterfuck. He talked to Bet Island here. Dilden says you're an anarchist, and that you're trying to pin the crime on him. Anger strikes sparks in her eyes, but a look of scorn replaces it so quickly you're not even sure you read it right. An anarchist? Right. Here's my other leg. Pull that one too. Did you have some real questions, or can I get back to my work? Is that a flash of anger? She smiles slightly. You don't miss much, do you? Allow me to put it this way. How would you feel if you were falsely accused? My anger stems from that and nothing more. He seems honest about this. I'm
gone.
Okay, he says he planted the all on the body, but only because he wanted to make sure you'd be implicated in the death. He says you're the murderer and wanted to make sure you got caught. His face drains of color. He admitted he's an anarchist? Yes, he seems to believe you're dangerous to everyone around you, whether they be anarchist or Gosdmen, and that someone needs to stop you. He's willing to admit his own crimes in order to ensure that you meet with justice. His beefy face grows red with the apoplexy? Apoplexy? You're accusing me? But I ain't the murderer. I'm just trying to expose those anarchists, Burke. Damn you can't do this to me. You can't trust anyone who says they saw me do it. So you can't say I did it. Would you say the same thing under oath and under spell? I'm betting Saros would. Bugger. Can I at least take my stuff and give this place a laugh? Hold it, I'll then make sure you won't regret it. No, remain here or suffer even worse consequences. You can rest assured that I can make certain of that. Good day, Thilden. Okay. I wonder if getting Saros in trouble here will prevent his sister from buffing me. Okay, let's make a temp save here in case I need to load. Thilden committed the crime, but Saros tried to frame him for it. It's an anarchist plot, and Saros is in the middle of it. Arrest them both. What? Both of them? This is a sad day for the Gosdmen, sad day indeed. Allow me a moment to summon the guards. He seems saddened by the ordeal. It is done. My thanks for resolving the investigation. You have but one task remaining to you. Sandoz, father of Sarosa and Saros, one of our more vital members, has returned from a harrowing journey. He has locked himself in his tower and is threatening to kill himself. Speak to him. Stop him.
Updated my journal.
Huh. Wonder if Sarosa will not. He was my brother. Would you have acted differently? Had you known he was related to me? No. Your eyes grew distant and have seen something beyond your five senses. You are forgiven, so long as you remember that all your actions have consequences, whether you see them or not, and that you can cause pain through your ignorance. Let these words serve you. Okay. I'm gonna check this, see if I can check this online real quick, because I don't want to go a lot further. If I'm just gonna have to end up loading. Let me see. Okay, if you left Saris alive... Sarissa... Okay. Need to speak to you about your father. He has himself locked in his tower and is starting to kill himself. What can you tell me of him that will allow me to keep him from doing so? You lie. My father is traveling. He's not expected back for days. At least. Even so, speak to Kelder if you don't believe me. I require your assistance if your father is to live. I will, you can be sure. She pauses and stares at you. Hard. You speak the truth, don't you? I see no deception in your heart on this matter. Very well. This is what I wish to tell my father. All life is a test. One cannot expect to skip to the end directly. That is not the answer. Only the Doomguard and the Gosdmen believe in utter decay, and you have always held them in contempt. Remember this. I wonder if, by joining the, Gosdmen, if I'll be able to rejoin the Sensates if needed. Sandos, we've got to talk, called through the door. Sandos' voice is muffled by the thick door. What do you want? The voice sounds desperate and lonely. I'm here to talk to you. You want to talk? Is that what you want? How about you listen? The voice pauses, then gathers steam. What's the point of it? That's what I want to know. Why do the things we do? What's the thing that keeps us striving, Pride. Pride and ego. We keep telling ourselves that we can be something, that we mean something, that there's a reason we're here. But in the end, it's all just blackness. I have seen that final blackness, and there's no reason to deny it. Yet we keep pushing on out of foolish pride. There's no reason to it. Do you ever consider that you became a Gosdmen for a reason? What do you mean? You found a reason once. You believe that all we face is a test. You believe that we're here to push past that final blackness, to overcome it. Don't tell me you've gotten weak now. He barks at a sharp laugh. They touch you well, at least. Let me think about this. Hope you've got some time. When it speaks again, the voice is a little more balanced. Go down and tell Kelder you've talked some sense into me. I'll want to see him eventually, but you've done your job. Go on for now. Hello, Cass. Welcome, welcome. This guy got anything in his room? Let me come back and talk to him some more once we join the Gosdmen here. Have you succeeded in convincing him that life is worthwhile? I have succeeded. He has regained his zest for
Updated
life.
my journal.
You have succeeded? Glorious news. Congratulations, my friend. You have proven yourself worthy of joining the Gosdmen. Would you like to take the oath now, or perhaps wait until later? Now. The oath. Life's tribulations are tests. There is nothing I encounter that is not a lesson. Pain is the multiverse's way of reinforcing a lesson. What I hate most in others is a reflection of what I hate most in myself. I will act to activate my potential and to aid others in achieving their goals. I will remember that Divinity's spark is present in everything. I swear fealty to the believers of the Source and their goals. Never to forsake them. You swear the oath, and Keldor smiles. Welcome, Gosdmen. Welcome to the Gosdmen, lad. Do you need anything from me now?
Updated my journal.
Stretch! Thank you, Cos. I'd like to purchase some items. Can I steal from this guy? No. Okay. Got spells, though. Not that they're particularly interesting ones. I wonder if this is a better deck than I have. And it's one to Charisma and one to quite a few spells here that the con could learn. Does this guy buy anything? Okay.
Done.
Actually, can we rest for free here? Actually, okay. Seems like I can. Do that in a second. I want to see if Sarosa will finally buff me now. Thanks to your words, my father Sandoz is alive and well. I can only hope that whatever force has scarred him this way. I cannot believe he came to this on his own. We'll pay for its misdeeds. What else can I do for you? Okay, do you subscribe to the philosophy of the Gosdmen?
Updated
Yes.
my journal.
And I feel no qualms in sharing my gift with you. Wisdom +1 permanently. She speaks an arcane syllable, one that shakes you to your very foundation, and somehow your flesh feels stronger. How did you do that? I know not how I came by it. It seems something that has always been a part of me. I can only surmise that my past lives and my beliefs in this one have given me a special insight into mortal nature. Alright. Did get the buff there that we wanted. Okay, let's see if we want to buy any weapons. So what's this? +2 to everything? Do you feel like the dagger this guy has is better? Okay, now I should be able to drop this one now. And still have 25 wisdom, which is max. Yep. So now I can also do this. And we're now at 23 intellect as well. Tattoo of the soul. I wonder if, yeah. I should look up if buffing NPC's wisdom has any benefit or not.
Your words.
Okay, let's rest. Three, 4. Hey, what? Somehow, like, lost spell slots there or something. Wait, what the heck is going on here? Four, 7. Does it matter, like, what order I put these on? That's still
Had to wake up from the
7.
dead in a place like this.
So it should be like 14, right? Three, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4.
1 foot in the grave. I wonder what it was I said that made death reject me.
Get this. Yeah, that should just be a straight upgrade. Plus 1 charisma, plus 2 armor class. Okay, let's see if I rest if I get these spells back correctly. Get glomped cause. Okay, yeah, there we go. Okay, I pretty much have done everything that I know I can do before going to a new place, which says I may not be back here in a very long time. Hey, Outback. I'm curious if I can,
I think, therefore I
if I
am.
can go into the Modron dungeon from the other locations, or if I have to do that from within the city.
I had to
I
wake
may
up from the dead in a place
test
like
that
this.
temporarily to see. Let me see if I want to buy anything here. Also, interestingly, I didn't buy a couple of things from the sensates while I was still a sensate. Maybe I should have done that as well. Okay, do we want to like buy some spells here just for the heck of it? See, that's level 4, that's level 6.
I will hear you.
Okay, he can't even cast level 6. Level 4 confusion. Yeah, I'm actually pretty happy with his spells for the moment.
I must be hallucinating all the done.
Alright, I can now go check on the secret project. Though I wonder if I have to get permission from him first. I'd like to see the secret project if I could. You have proven yourself trustworthy. Here, take this. He presses a token emblazoned with the Godsman symbol into your hands. Do not lose it. If you do, I'm afraid I cannot replace it. So be careful with it. Is there anything else I can do for you?
Done. I'm gone.
Alright.
I'm gone.
Maybe you have to show it to him? Okay. Alright, so who do we got in here?
I'm gone.
Bunch of unnamed people, looks like. Some forge equipment we don't really need. What does this say? These are firing levers for the cannon. The nozzle of this cannon.
Stand away from me, Mort.
barely radiates magical energy.
I can't stand anywhere. It's this leg thing, you know?
Find a way, skull.
Party members bickering as usual. But hey, there's something we could like. This is like the use symbol. We might get in trouble if we're trying to do that. You see a tiefling clad in Gosdmen clothing, carefully examining the thing in the center of the room. I can't really talk now. We're at a critical phase. Critical phase of what? Yes, this project we're working on is a weapon that could have massive peacetime applications as well. We're not close to the end, but we're at a delicate phase. Delicate enough that it could put us all in the dead book if some Burke fails us now. We're adjusting the variables in the device's lower magical resonances. One mistake could sink the whole project, and if the project goes under, it'll take us all out in the resulting magical wave. What is this project? It's a weapon, I think. We're not sure if it's for war or for hunting, and the powers above, if it's for hunting, I don't want to see the creature it's designed to kill. But when we're done, it's going to be on par with the Chaos ship that Doomguard built a few years back with the Tonari. At least, that's the theory. What does it do? You know? I'm not entirely sure. You'd have to speak to one of the engineers for that information. I know it has a massive focused beam of heat. We've perfected that part of it at least. We've even mounted it permanently into the device. And there are other aspects to the thing that we've not even begun to work on yet. We're not allowed to see them until we're done with each portion. Why all the secrecy? If you knew an enemy was crafting a weapon to use against you, wouldn't you do everything in your power to destroy it? We've got no idea who it's even for. We're trusting the word of the high-ups that it won't be used in a way we'll disagree with. None of us know who's asking us to make it, so there's no chance we'll spill the dark of it to someone who wants it destroyed, especially because we've all sealed our lives on it. What do you mean by that? Because of the nature of this project, with the secrecy and all that, not to mention the magics that allow us to even work on the machine, we've had to seal a part of our lives into the machine. We get our lives back when the project's done, but if it malfunctions, or powers forbid, gets sabotaged, it takes our lives when it blows. How long till it's done? It probably won't be done for another decade, but the trickiest part of it will be done this year. There are some magical rituals that have to be done, and those take time. We'll all breathe easier knowing we're not sealed to a project that's going to detonate because it's unstable. You can tell me who the project's being built for? No, I can't tell you that. For one thing, I don't know. For another, I signed a secrecy contract that binds my life to the integrity of the project. If it fails, I could die. So could all my friends here. Ain't taking that risk. Planar weapon, interesting concept? Yep. What can you tell me about your boss? You can usually find her in here somewhere. She's a Githseri who got exiled from her people. She's working here because she doesn't get seen much, and so her shame is lessened. She's brilliant and hard-minded. Wonder if she talked to my friend Dakan here. I would be honored to meet another outcast, another exile. Perhaps the sharing of our shame will lessen its sting for both of us. Can you tell me about the engineers on this project? Our chief engineer, Niall Xander, is a genius. He has created works I've never dreamed possible. Word is, he has even created a folding portal, and is working on a dream builder in his spare time. It is said that, long ago, his family was contracted to create this machine for a man who could not dream himself. Our other engineer, Bedai Lin, is newer but equally bright. She's a little erratic, but her work shows great promise and skill. Think she's an anarchist? Let's talk to the guard. He doesn't have anything to say. Let's look at this real quick. This enormous device thrums with power. It looks like a gigantic flower, created, not grown, and adorned with metal bulbs and flanges. A bewildering array of knobs, gauges, and vents baffle your eye. Okay. I can't help myself. You don't seem to have any success in changing anything right now. I'm surprised they, just let me do that. You see a Githeri woman, bald, with scarred cheeks and a cat's grace in her walk. As she turns towards you, she spies Dakan. Her eyes widen. She addresses him. You bring joy to my heart. My name is Kalara. May I aid you? My companion would like to speak with you concerning the workings of this device. May he speak for the two of us? She looks at you, and looks back at him quizzically. Of course, esteemed one. If you speak for him, and accept responsibility for keeping what passes here a secret. She turns her attention reluctantly to you. You have questions for me? Yes, she glances a fall from grace, and her mouth curves in a graceful bow. I'm not familiar with this word. Graceful... moe? I apologize, honored one, but I cannot speak of this. I am both contractually and magically bound not to speak of this, in the hearing of certain manifestations, shall we say, of belief. He turns to the succubus. My apologies, Lady Grace. I understand. Kalara bows. What does that mean? She can't speak about it in the presence of fiends. I would speculate that since she's bound contractually, that means it's a project of law. And since she's bound to it magically, it's likely Beyatsu and Origin. Quite a chain of speculation, is she correct? Again, the supervisor turns uncomfortably towards her and grits her teeth. I may not speak of it. Tell me what this device does. Our device spouts forth a certain type of magical fire that harms even those resistant to ordinary fire. We are working on applications that might even get around a creature's magical resistance. And what other applications might it have? Aside from its weapon values, it could be used as an excellent mining device. If tuned properly, it could harvest whole swaths of forests or fields of grain. It could harden a shell of Limbo's material for a time. We have even tried lesser applications of the technology there, or even be used as a propulsion across the spheres of Carcery. Its uses are limited by one's imagination. It is not purely a weapon of destruction. Alright, Mike, try and come back without fall from grace? Can you tell me about the engineers? She scowls, adding several creases to her scarred face. Speak to one of the smiths if you would know of the engineers. No kind words for the engineers will you hear from me. Why not? Why? Because they do not seem to share a love for this project as do their comrades. Because they are dreamers and do none of the action themselves. Because, hold on. Someone's, at my door or something.